All right, guys, we are going to be taking a Word document and we're going to add in our logo. What I have done is I'm going to go to the internet. I'm going to make, first what I did is I looked up, like I said, I'm doing a water park. And so I looked up water park logos. So I got these different things. So the one thing I recognize that a lot of them all have in common is this idea of waves and then this some beachy type items like maybe a slide or a balloon, not a balloon, but a ball, beach ball, surfboard, stuff like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together mine, so I don't have to worry about kind of most of these are all intertwined together. So me trying to put in my name on some of these just wouldn't work. Okay, so I'm going to make something that looks similar to this one. And what I'm going to pull out is I want to find waves, sun, some palm trees, and maybe a surfer. So the first search I'm going to do is vector waves. Now the word vector just kind of means cleaner images. Then I'm going to just kind of pick one that I like. This may work. So I'm going to right click copy, go back to here, control V to paste, control T to get it in there. And then I want to remove the background, so I use the magic eraser. And there you have it. I got my background. So I'm going to steal this one right here. So Control C, Control V to paste, and now I have that wave. Okay, and I'm going to Control T it to make it a little bit bigger. All right, the next thing I'm going to look for is we're going to go vector surfboard. Let's see if I can get me one that will look good with what I got already. I'm not finding one at all here. None of these are gonna work. Let's go back to the top. I thought I saw one. We'll use this one. And it's a PNG, so I'm gonna save it to my desktop. And then I'm gonna go to my desktop, click and then drag it in. Sweet. So I got my surfboard. Alright, now I'm gonna go to dafont.com. And I'm just gonna type in surf. See what kind of fonts I get for that. There we go, I got one. So I'm gonna download this font like I've done for you guys. Okay. All right, I got to remember the Surf's Up font, so I'm going to go in here to text, click when it's loading, go ahead and click here, and we're going to name it something dumb. Okay, now I need to resize this right here. This is just too big. Okay, and then I want to adjust my wave. So what I'm going to do is actually take out part of this and put it underneath my word. And then I want the other part to be kind of all on top of it. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in here. I got some touching up to do here. Like they got some white inside this still. I gotta get it out. There we go. Okay, so let's just assume that I have my logo. What you see here is I got all this extra stuff going on. Okay, what I want to do is I want to go up to image, and then I want to trim. Just hit OK. Now I have it as that. We'll go file. Now, if you don't have that, what you may have going on is you have a background image, the white. Just make sure the eyeball is up, then go to image and trim it. After you do that, go to file, save as. Just remember where you save it. I'm going to name mine marketing logo 1. But then the format, we want to go down where it says PNG and save it as a PNG. And this will pop up. Just go ahead, OK. Now I'm ready to go to my Word document. Go to Insert, Picture. And I save mine to the desktop. There it is, marketing logo. Oops. Cool. So what you guys are going to start today is kind of the beginning packets of everything. Okay. So the very first thing we need to have up here is we're going to name it the name of your business. So mine's Lagoon Bay Adver. I just put Lagoon Bay Proposal. And then underneath it is where I'm going to come up with a advertising. I can't read that because it's so small. Advertising campaign message. So that could be, you know, for Fort Wayne, I'm going to put make the surf right or something stupid like that. Something that my message and everything I do from here on out, the campaigning, the marketing I'm going to do, is going to be geared around a message that I'm going to come up with. Okay. And then down at the bottom, I want you guys to come up with you're going to come up with a fake location within downtown Fort Wayne. So just go look at downtown areas that you want to be. So like I know the landing is like Columbia Street, Superior, Maine, Lafayette, Clinton. That's like the downtown landing area. If you want to do along the riverfront, you're going to say like Crescent, North Anthony, South Anthony, Main Street has some spots. You just go on Google, type in, you know, riverfront locations, downtown Fort Wayne locations, and they'll give you locations. So like for me, if I'm just going to make this up, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 Superior Avenue, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Okay. And then what I would need to do is design this page to look better. Now, a couple ideas you can do. You can do this all on, like you can get your words here and then go open up Photoshop, or not Photoshop, but PowerPoint. And you can use the pre-made template designs on there. And the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you go to design, change the slide size to be 8.5 width by 11 height. And we want to ensure fit, and we want to make sure that we just have a blank layout, and it's right there. Then you come up here to design, and then you can choose your whatever type of template you want to go with. Now for the colors, that's what I wanted to get to, is the colors. You can come here and customize colors, and what you're going to do, you have to play with them, but the colors that you guys came up with via color adobe.com is you're going to go down here, more colors. So accent 1, you just kind of have to play with it and see, all right, what will this color change? So I'm going to pick a random color so I can see what it will change. So I know that that stripe is going to be there. So when I mess with this, I go to my color variants, and I go to customize color. When I mess with these colors, what I want to do is then go to more colors, and the code on coloradobe.com, and that's why I had you guys save it, is now you can actually input the exact colors that you guys saved as your templates. Okay, so it's going to take a little bit of work because you're going to have to kind of test what it's going to be, and what I mean is you'll want to put in things. So you're going to, we'll put in a fake picture real quick. Actually, let's put the logo in. And then I'm going to go to format, and I'm going to put in just some of these styles and then mess with the colors that they have available. Okay, and this particular set of colors is because of the themes, all right, the color variants. So mess with that, and then part of your colors, when I insert like text, these different things are going to be based on whatever color variances I put in there. Okay, so I remember this bright green, so I'm going to go back to design, look at my colors, go down here to customize, and that color right there is obviously one of the main text colors. Okay, so that's what I want to go and use the font and change and all that good stuff. Okay, you can change your main text color to be one of these, but I wouldn't mess with that. I would mess with these accent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are going to be the different color variances that you have right here. Okay, so you're going to have your black and white, but then you're going to have these 6 right here. Okay, so you're going to, first thing I want you guys to do is mess with creating your what's going to be your sales proposal, your promotional proposal page, so that we can start creating all the pages that go with it. Once you get done with that, if you want to start working on Photoshop, creating what your storefront or your building is going to look like. So if you're creating a stadium, you're going to go and look up stadiums and adjust some of the storefront of the stadium per se. I know it's not a storefront, but like Wrigley Field, when you walk up to Wrigley Field, you see the Wrigley Field sign. So you're going to go find a different venue, change around what they have, and that's what I'm going to do in class with those that are ready. All right, so that's all I have for you for step 2 of this. It's kind of a slow process. We're going to piece it together, but just stay with me and we'll get there. All right, guys, let me know if you need help.